Okay, so Seb Melrose, thanks a lot for coming along and talking to us on the first day of pre-season testing here at Knockhill. Right, so we're going to ask you a few questions. There will be stuff that's not just motorsport related. We'll find a little bit out about you.
Good stuff.
So in the last few years, we've seen the retirement likes of David Coulthard, Alan McNish and your godfather Daryl Franchitti. So there's a new generation of Scottish young drivers coming through, and you're one of the most well-known ones at the moment, I would say.
That's a good thing, yeah, I guess. I mean, in motorsport, it's all about, getting your name out there. It's not all about driving fast. That's a big part of it. But if you can get your name out there and people can start to notice you, then the only way you can progress is if you get sponsorship. So yeah, my name's out there and I'm happy about it.
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit about 2016.
It was a good season actually. It was a very developing season. It started off well actually, and just stayed. It didn't plateau, which I was really happy about. Every time I went out, I was getting a quicker time, learning new things, learning from mistakes as well. The season previous was a pretty rough season, to be honest. Made a lot of mistakes. Pretty much it, to be honest. The thing is about it was, because I had such a terrible season before, I knew I had to do something differently. So learning from mistakes, learning from Craig, Graham, Dario as well, he was helping me out. I'm so happy about it.
Fantastic.
Just the fact that I got podiums and things, so it was good.
So tell us about we ended the season on a high. We had the SMRC. What about the awards that you won there then?
Yeah, well, the start of the award, you know all about that. That was a bit interesting with the robe and slippers.
That's the first time we met you.
Yeah, exactly. I know. When you're in a hotel, though, you have to have the robe and slippers. Just didn't
I'm just surprised you're not wearing it today.
Yeah, I know it's against the rules. That's the only thing. Yeah, no, the awards were good. That was a good night. Obviously, I had to behave myself.
Yeah. Was that a struggle?
Yeah, no. I knew I had to behave myself, and it's not hard now because I'm so committed in racing. It doesn't. I don't feel the need to be, having a drink and stuff like that. Obviously, it's nice to chill out from time to time.
Yep.
It was good getting the awards, and the award I won was a big surprise to me. I didn't have a clue. I think the only person who knew was Craig or Graham or something like that.
Right, so tell us about the award that you won.
The Young Driver of the Year award for single seaters.
Fantastic, so that's a brilliant award to be winning.
Mega. I was sort of sitting in my seat, having a wee blather as you do during the awards, and then they called my name. I was like, no, because I was listening to it in the background, and when they called my name out for that award, I was like, there's no way, it's incredible. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, what an honour to have at the end of the year. So we're back in single seaters. It's 2017. So looking forward to this year. What are you looking forward to?
Developing again.
Yep.
I'm not going to get too caught up in winning. I'm not going to get too caught up in lap times. Just go out there, enjoy it, obviously, and progress and get better. And I'm hoping that will result in wins and whatnot.
So you're in the national championship this year. You're in a new car as well. Yeah,
that's it's going to be a big change. It's going to be challenging. I'm not expecting to be on the podiums in the national straight away. Maybe at the end we'll see, but for sure the new car, it feels good already.
Fantastic.
It's fitting like a glove. Such a big difference from the last car. Last car was good, and I've been in it for 3 consecutive seasons and getting better in it. But that's just got the edge that I need, I think, to just get that extra 10th, which is what I need.
Fantastic, excellent. So we'll ask you just some questions about things you're interested in. So F1 or IndyCar? IndyCar.
Yeah, 100%.
That's obvious. So you enjoy watching that more than the likes of Formula 1 at the moment?
Yeah, for sure. IndyCar's I was it's hard to explain, but it seems like more of a man's car, if you know what I mean.
Right, okay.
The IndyCar, obviously you're going quicker, there's no power steering. To be the top driver in IndyCar, you have to be, best of them, I think.
Fantastic, yeah. We were there for the 100th running of the Indy 500 last year, and it was an incredible experience.
It's incredible. Those guys, they're not just there because they've got money.
Yeah.
I believe that they're actually good. That's why they're in IndyCar.
And is that somewhere you could see yourself in the future?
Yeah, if I can get it, but obviously it's still expensive. But with the road to Indy, obviously this championship is running, and so is the national. It's allowed me to achieve my dream a bit easier now. It's not going to be easy by any means, but we can sort of reach it now.
It's a stepping stone. Fantastic.
Exactly.
So, Coke or Iron Brew, if you had to choose one?
The patriotic part inside me is probably going to say Iron Brew.
Fantastic, excellent. That's what we want to hear.
But Coca-Cola, they sponsor motorsport, so I don't want to offend Coke or Iron Brew.
Well, maybe this is the time for Iron Brew to get involved.
Perhaps, yeah.
With a young Scottish driver.
Get them on board.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll represent.
I mean, look at how the success Red Bull's had. So you could be in a Iron Brew liveried car. That'd be good. So physical training, you've been doing a lot of that, posting a lot of things on Twitter and stuff. So what kind of weaknesses do you have in that? As in things that like pizza. So Chiverino's, for example. Which is, if people don't know, that's the best Italian in Scotland.
Chiverino's is the best pizza, no doubt about it. You know, it separates the man from the boys, I think.
Definitely. So, what kind of things are you susceptible to? You can't resist.
I love a McDonald's.
A McDonald's.
It's so bad. It's because I hold back from it so much.
Right.
That urge just hits me all at once, and I need to have McDonald's. To be honest, pizza and Chiverino's, you know, it's healthy. You know what I mean? If you eat it every day, that's not good, but. It's pretty healthy.
You need to learn to resist that temptation if you're in the States and IndyCar, that's for sure. So, beach holiday or a city break?
Beach holiday, I think.
Beach holiday, nice bit of relaxing.
I'm sort of spending my life in cities, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose it's true. You can wear your robe there, anyway.
Exactly.
So, if you had one car, one track, and unlimited budget, what would they be?
You see, I was thinking about this last night, and I couldn't come up with that.
No?
No, I was thinking IndyCar. Preferably a Target IndyCar.
Right, okay.
Road America.
Road America?
Maybe.
Good answer. Good answer.
Or Indy.
Or Indy itself.
Oh.
Indy.
Indy, it's cool. For ovals, Indy for sure, just because of the spectacle that it is. But Road America, I think. I love that.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, favourite movie?
Rush.
Rush?
Yeah.
Motorsport, obviously,
Yeah,
great film.
It's good, I love it.
So, would you like to drive the old Nürburgring at all? The Nordschleife?
I'd love to, but I'd need some serious coaching before that, I think. It's just so many cars, it looks so hard. There's a new movie coming out, it's the Green Hill.
Green Hill, yeah.
Oh, can't wait till that comes out.
Yeah, that'll be good.
It's only out a couple of times though, so you have to be...
We'll have to catch it.
Be quick, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be an incredible challenge, and when you see the videos, you see how many people get it wrong. So you definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah, I tried the Nordschleife on the simulator, and it's hard.
Yeah.
Knowing what's up next, you just don't. You just go with it.
So see from that, like games, and you've got a lot of PlayStation games like Project Cars or Settle Course or things like that. Do you find that they really help you as a driver?
Yeah, if you've got the right one, it does. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any of those, up-to-date games. I've got, a PS3, Gran Turismo, and it's quite a simple setup of a simulator, and it actually helps to know the corners of a track, but with a Settle Course and what's the other one you mentioned?
Project Cars.
Project Cars. You feel every bump on the track. You feel what the curves are like. It's pretty up to date. It's pretty good. I mean, I would definitely use that.
Fantastic. For your generation, come through, a lot of young drivers use it, and it really helps them. So you're obviously wearing the line rampant on your crash helmet. Are you proud to be Scottish, and what things make you proud to be Scottish?
Yeah, I'm proud to be Scottish. Obviously, when whoever's born and raised in a country, they've got to be proud to be part of that country. Just because the interest that they've given me to be involved in racing, and I love scenery. Yeah. I'm a real sucker for scenery. I love that. Going up north to Oban or something, to the mountains, nothing better than looking out a window and seeing a snowy mountain and a lovely loch, you know what I mean? It's good.
Yeah, there is a lot of beautiful scenery around here. We're really lucky with that. So if you had two cars, right, for everything, right, like you're only allowed two,
right,
what would they be? So you've got to use them every day, right?
All right.
So you could have one supercar and then a daily driver, or how would you manage it?
Only two?
Yeah, only two.
A McLaren, I think, 570. Is this without, do I need to have a lot of money here?
No, there's no limits, so you're allowed
P1
two cars.
then, I think.
P1, is that your daily driver?
Just because
then you're going to go for
just
something
mental.
extreme.
Yeah.
So you've got a P1.
Yeah, a P1 for an everyday car. And the Lamborghini, what's it called? It's a mad one. It's got like a single cockpit. And
is it the Veneno?
Veneno.
There's the Veneno or the Sesto Elemento.
Veneno, I think.
That's the one with the big spoiler that runs, the big fin that runs right down the middle.
Yeah. Veneno. That's probably for my
excellent
showing off car.
So we're at Knock Hill. It's a technical little track,
Yeah.
and there's a lot to like about it. What do you find are the challenges, and what do you really like about Knockhill?
The challenges are probably the weather, most
Yeah.
obvious one. You know, you're always going to get mixed weather up here, whether
Mhm.
it's, you know, blitzing sunshine that's roasting hot, or like, you know, lashing down with rain, and that can happen the same day. I mean, I've been at a race meeting up here that's been like, you know, beautiful weather, sun cream out, and then in the afternoon it just lashes down with rain and the race gets called off. The fog rolls in over the
Yeah.
Glen and stuff. Can be that's very challenging, which has probably taught me a lot in racing. Obviously the bump, you know, the dips and
Mhm.
whatnot in Knockhill, it's very, you know, it's tricky. It's like a roller coaster almost.
Excellent. So in the cockpit, you can't listen to music or anything like that,
No.
obviously. So if you could, what would you listen to?
I like Martin Garrix. I
Right.
like that. I like you know, sort of like EDM type music.
We're old guys here, so you might have to explain to us.
Really, no, I don't know. It's just sort of like electronic type
Right.
music. And if I'm going old school, you know, like the Clubland classics.
Right.
Um,
Which is still
old school,
modern.
about 20 years after.
no, old school, like
Anything you listen-
60s, 70s, the type of stuff my dad would dance to. I
Right.
reckon.
Excellent.
I love that.
So you're getting a lot of supporters in. You'd like to say to the people that are supporting you, to your fans.
Yeah, I mean, last year's sponsors, you know, namely Den Master, Scott Waste, Johnson Earls, Giant Civil Engineering, UKCM, you know, all those people, Red House Fencing as well. I've had a lot of sponsors, and I apologise if I've missed any out. It's not intentional. It's because I'm on the spotlight right now. I can't thank them enough. They've allowed me to, you know, perhaps take up a career. I'd like to hope so. And also do what I love doing, most importantly.
Brilliant.
I can't thank them enough.
Excellent. So thanks for taking this time to talk to us
No
today
problem at all.
in between your sessions. We wish you the best of luck for 2017.
Thank you.
And for everybody that's listening, then if they keep in touch with Superfast Scots, then we'll have updates on your progress throughout the season,
Yeah.
and we'll share any news and results.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.